Hello everyone, welcome to CHAMPHUNT presents the third man cricket show. यार CSK RCB Southern Derby मैच चालू है. I have Sanjay as well as Sanmay with me. यार नाम confusing है यार, संजय Sanmay. तो I think fans RCB के हैं, CSK के हैं, I think quite different. But 8.5 overs gone. It's 66 for 2 at the moment. Conway and Rayudu batting. Uthappa cheaply out हुए. Ruturaj kind of threw his wicket away after having a great start. But yeah, Sanjay Sanmay, यार, your views on this game currently. किसकी गिरफ्त में मैच है यार? What do you guys feel? Who has it at this moment?
Still even I feel अभी भी even ही है, anything can happen. अगर RCB को यहाँ का एक दो विकेट क्विकली मिल गए then they are back into the game. But still feel कि CSK has that batting prowess, batting depth to chase on the target. So keeping my fingers crossed क्योंकि अभी स्पिनर्स का टाइम है एंड वी सॉ कि किस डिग्री ऑफ स्पिन्स मिल रहा था हम लोग को इन द मिडल ओवर्स. इट वाज द विकेट दैट मोइन अली गॉट of Virat Kohli that turned 7 degrees into him. So if they use the spinners really well and the spinner also bowled really well for RCB, then I feel it's a game on. Then I think
Exactly.
so typical CSK chase होता था जहाँ पे you need a BP tablets to watch till end of the game.
Exactly. And Sanmay, your CSK mate is saying Sanmay is our lucky charm, so he's expecting CSK to win today because you are on the show. But I would like to ask Sanjay as well. Yeah, I mean, यार क्या मतलब?
It's like, yeah.
Are you going to defend this?
I think both RCB and Chennai we are sailing on the same boat as for after 9 overs. We were 78-2 or 79 for 3 and they are 72 for 3. So we are 7 runs ahead of them. The only difference is they had Dhoni and we had no one to finish the things here. So yes, getting quick wickets or making them hit the balls like Devon Conway, like he did in the last match. As Ruturaj was going up front, he started playing the anchor role, Devon Conway. So
Yeah.
with considering the pitch is getting dry. As you see in the middle overs, how Tikshana just got three scalps in 1 over. All 3 good players, Maipar, Lomror and everyone. So yes, if you compare Tikshana and Hasaranga, yes, both are from the same country. Tikshana is a leg spinner, whereas Hasaranga is a googly. Like, even he's a leg spinner, but he's a googly expert. Even when you compare Hasaranga's previous innings, so it will be like, yeah, first over he goes for 10-11 runs. His wicket picking starts from the next 3 overs what he bowls, because first over he reads the batsman, I guess. The same thing happened even when he took 4 wickets against KKR. He did Shreyas Iyer, got a 6 and then he got out. Yes, but still now we miss the absence of Chahal, because if Chahal was there, he was getting us 2-3 main breakthroughs with Devon Conway or someone like that, because he can bowl in the power play too. But yes, Fab did a mistake by getting Hasaranga in the power play. I think that was some mischoice happened from the management end, I guess. Someone like Shahbaz should have given 1 over. Left arm half spinner, I think Devon Conway will find it difficult to take on, because in the first over you saw the 4 which he took, it was a short mistimed. So when you consider all that, yes, I have hopes that if you pick 3 or 4 quick wickets,
that's when it will be your game. Exactly. And
I think if it's up to the last ball and Dhoni in this crease, yeah, then it's one-sided. We all.
Yeah, surely. I think last over में जब भी MSD is there and there are more than 15 runs to get, the pressure is not on the batsman, which is MSD. The pressure is on the bowler. How he'll defend it. But anyways, right now the score is 9 overs 72 for 2. If I'm not wrong, Sanmay Tata Sky पे, तो Sanmay थोड़ा आगे होगा मेरे से. I'm sure. मैं यहाँ पे Hotstar पे लगा के बैठा हूँ.
9.1.
But yeah, exactly. So anyway, to all our viewers, 15 people watching right now, as you can see the logo of CHAMPHUNT on the left.
एक कुछ बोलना चाहता हूँ. Can someone just mute their window screen या फिर कुछ और है तो, because copyright का issue नहीं लगना चाहिए हम लोग को. बैकग्राउंड में म्यूजिक आ रहा है, आवाज आ रहा है थोड़ा ऐड में.
Yeah. Sanjay, can you just
mute your another device on which you are watching the match?
No, the other device. Phone पे match लगा के रखा है, that device.
Yeah,
mute कर दे.
That I used to mute today, I forgot.
Yeah, sorry. That's fine. But guys, you can see the logo of CHAMPHUNT on the top left corner of the video of the stream. So हम लोग के description में भी CHAMPHUNT का link है. Do go ahead and check out their website. it's a very interesting platform. एक community create कर रहे हैं cricket का, in which it's basically Facebook, but it's cricket का Facebook or Facebook का cricket or whatever you call it. So you can check that out, and you can also get a chance to
Oh,
win a lot of
it's
goodies, win a lot of exciting prizes. Sanmay,
out over.
oh,
Maxwell gets another over. Raidu out.
राइडू इज गॉन, सो आई थिंक संजय के चेहरे पे मुस्कान. बट थोड़े कमेंट्स ले लेते हैं. द डायरेक्ट हिट बोल रहे हैं बॉल ग्रिपिंग अ बिट बट यू विल कम इन लेटर, कीपिंग विकेट्स इन की फॉर सीएसके. यस, दैट्स ट्रू. राइडू बोल्ड हो चुके हैं. मैक्सवेल इज बोलिंग अ ड्रीम स्पेल यार. I mean, it's really nice. Ram Reddy is saying game in balance now.
See,
Hasaranga,
Amog,
Harshal,
Amog, I told
and
before
Hazelwood is the
Sunday
key
comes
for
in,
RCB.
I told we need one more wicket, and they gave two. They gave two wickets. You told Sarmai comes in at 10-5, 10-6. We have 3 wickets totally. I told you
Yeah,
we'll get it
exactly.
somehow. Yes.
Exactly. And this is Jay again. Jay, thank you for the super chat, yaar. Very, very regular viewer. He's here almost every time we stream. Almost, yeah, the every time we stream. So thank you very much, Jay, for the super chat. First of all, he's saying RCB opening partnership for the first 4 games: 51, then 55 and 50. Last 6 matches: 14, 5, 7, 5, 10, 11. 52 runs. Maxi was at Jaddu in T20. 53 balls, 71 runs and 7 wickets. Wow. I think that is a great stat to have. I think it is not long that जय भाई को हम लोग अपने stats team में ले लेंगे. सनमय काफी interesting stats बता रहे हैं,
Yes.
and he does this
One
every
thing
single
where
time he's here.
RCB 2 missed today was, I think, Maxwell's run out. It was actually not a run. It was a mistake done by Virat Kohli. It was pure mistake done by Virat Kohli, because it was not at all a call for a run, because Raidu was not even, he was so close to the wicket, and you can't expect Dhoni to miss this thing. For example, if it had been Johnny Barista or Bhanukar Rajapaksha, he would have not carried it, because the way Raidu threw, it went more away from the wicket. But Dhoni gave his hands towards the wicket. That's the reason. When it's Dhoni, you just can't miss stumping and run out. That's what we did.
यार मतलब वो तो
Maxwell
वो तो
himself
सवाल ही
was
नहीं
so
है.
confident. Dhoni walks in, Dhoni just hits the wicket and he comes forward, and it's actually out. No need to go upstairs. That he's been proving from years, I think. So yes, so that's that moment even I got concluded. First I couldn't judge whether it's out or not out. When he came for it, I thought, oh yeah, Max is gone for sure.
Exactly.
If Max
यार,
was
मतलब
there, I think he
धोनी
would have
से
taken Jadeja, I guess, for today.
धोनी से स्टंपिंग की बात करना है. It's like asking Sachin Tendulkar कि do you know how to play cricket? It's that way. That's the speed at which MSD does his stumping. So yeah, Hardik is saying Conway 100 loading. I think Sanmay will hope that this guy goes on to get a big score. Like last game, 85
No,
not out he
not
was.
against RCB. No, sorry. We have
Yeah,
Hasaranga.
I think we'll have to wait and watch. But yeah, I think he's playing well till now. To be honest, Kavish बोल रहे CSK still can win from here easily. Just need a good partnership. Yes, that's true as well. Jay is again saying Virat Kohli has been involved in 4 runouts this season. Two own self, two partner, joint most this season. Yeah, I think one disadvantage of being quick on the wickets is that you are
When you run
part of
faster
many
to the
There is a
runouts.
chance of it.
See, it's like, while you watch, it's so funny when you run fast like half a crease, and then you can't come back in the same speed, because going forward and coming back with all the pads and everything on, it's something which can't be done. Even the
Yeah.
Australia Test series, same thing happened when Rahane made him out. He almost came.
Yeah.
Then he tells, no, how can
The
a batsman
Adelaide Day-Night Test,
turn
I
back and he
remember.
go back?
Yeah, exactly. Sanmay, there's a very interesting question for you. Do you feel if MSD was the captain from the beginning, we would have seen a different CSK?
We may have seen a different CSK if MSG was captain from the word go, because he has a good understanding of the game. He can take those crucial decisions out of somewhere when it is needed the most. So we could have seen somewhere a different CSK. इतना खराब तो हालत देख नहीं सकते थे हम लोग, but have एक different CSK देते थे हम लोग. But it all was because, as MSD had also said in last match also, he had already decided to give up the captaincy, and he had to give Jadeja a chance also. And after a couple of games, he even said that I was not given a single input to Jadeja, ताकि तभी कैप्टन बनता है when he uses his
Yeah,
own brain
yeah,
and
that's true.
starts taking decisions. So मैं was still a bit iffy when MSG left the captaincy because I wanted कि इस साल captaincy करके next year maybe somewhere he could have groomed this Jadeja this year and maybe Jadeja could have done the captaincy next year. But it's all good. अभी सिर्फ हमारे लिए एक ही बात है कि हमको कैप्टन ढूंढना पड़ेगा अभी. Is it हमको हमारे टीम
Yeah.
में कोई कैप्टन मिलता है कि किधर
Is
विनी ऑप्शन में मिलता है कि that's
is
all we have to
Ruturaj
see.
an option? Is Ruturaj an option?
He's an option and it's a six. It's a lovely shot. Lovely shot. हाँ. So Ruturaj is an option. He is really an option. But it also depends कि वो कैसा करता है. Now महाराष्ट्र में देखा था हम लोगों ने. He captained well. The team was
Hey,
Yeah.
Stadium
उसके
Cup
batting में.
proposals. What is this up to these guys, bro? They come to stadium and they start proposing each other.
Yeah.
Which Svedapov did from last
ये
time.
सन्मय मेरे इधर अभी 6 मारा.
हाँ मतलब मैं ये Hotstar is 4-5 minutes पीछे ना.
Even
Hotstar
you're
is
watching on Hotstar.
1 minute. Yeah.
1 minute. हाँ
that's
1-2
true.
मिनट पीछे रहता है. हाँ बट
हाँ,
टॉकिंग
exactly.
अबाउट ऋतुराज उसके बैटिंग को
Yeah.
कुछ इफेक्ट नहीं हुआ था यार. Jadeja as a player was getting affected badly and we were losing out on him.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
maybe we can see what is MS thinking for sure. That is also देखना पड़ेगा. But I feel maybe a mid-season captaincy change कैसे maybe we have extended one more season of MS playing for us for next season also. Somewhere
Maybe,
we might have
maybe.
increased.
I think we all would have loved that year. I mean, irrespective of which franchise you support, I think कुछ players
Personally,
ऐसे होते हैं who are not
personally,
limited
if
to
you
any
ask,
franchise.
personally, I would always want because I want the CHAMPHUNT Stadium given a chance to give a proper farewell to MS.
Farewell.
That
Yeah,
7
yeah,
matches,
and he
proper farewell.
he
This
deserves every bit of
He deserves
that farewell. Yeah, I mean, Sanjay, a very interesting question for you here again. Virat Kohli
Yeah,
innings, one of the worst innings is what Ram Reddy is saying. He just needs rest from cricket. So, do you frankly believe that workload is
See,
a bit too much for
yeah.
Virat right now, and he needs
One thing
rest?
is from 20.
I think Ravi Shastri has said the same thing.
Yeah, Virat Kohli has been playing cricket since 2020 or non-stop. He's been playing 2020. He comes up with Australia tour, then he gets some rest, then he goes all to test. And 2021 WTC comes, and then World Cup comes in mid. Then the leftover IPL comes in the between in September wing, and then he comes World Cup. Back to back again
Yeah.
goes for New Zealand tour. Then come South Africa and the England this thing Sri Lanka. Only for Sri Lanka T20s he was rested, I guess. Yeah, Sri Lanka T20s Kohli wasn't there in the squad. Apart from all that, yes. But considering a cricketer like Kohli, yes, seeing his innings, yes, everyone will be like, yeah, why is he playing like this? This is not what we expect from Virat Kohli because they know what kind of player Virat is. So if you consider all that, yeah, even the last match, he took 53 balls, he just scored 58 runs. Today, 33 balls, 30 runs, striking at 90, and the other day striking at 109. That is not what Virat Kohli is. He strikes at somewhere around 130, 131, and 132. So, yes, he's been going through a rough patch, but the reason you can't bench Kohli is so simple. If you bench Kohli, there is no alternative Indian replacement in the camp for us. It's Anuj Rawat who's been left. Anuj Rawat is left because he's not been performing well at the top. So the only choice is for you. You can bench Virat Kohli. Yes, you can bench Virat Kohli for the rest matches. Okay, I agree. I agree with what Ram Reddy is saying. So just tell a suitable replacement who should anchor the innings at the top. Ever since he's been opening, he's been doing good. Only thing is, yes, he's been playing very slow. He starts with scoring 2 boundaries, 1 6. Yeah, even today he started well, 2 4s and a 6, and then he started slipping down a slow, just singles and doubles in between some dots. I don't think Kohli should be rested. This affects his international career. Even though I don't know whether he gets selected for the SA tour or he gets rest. But looking to the World Cup angle, and Asia Cup has also been T20, I guess, this time. Yes, I think Asia Cup is also T20 format. Keeping that in mind, he needs to play T20 cricket to win at least the first match, not the World Cup, at least the first match. So that is what I'm saying.
Well,
first
exactly.
match, if they win, that is the World Cup
Yes.
win for me. That's what we think. So at least to win the first match, you need all your players. Looking at current scenario, I don't see any player apart from Surya Kumar Yadav who is in form. Any player from the Indian cricket team, with Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli,
and maybe Dinesh Karthik, if he is looked upon as a viable option for the World Cup, I think he will. Serious point of discussion. But Jay is asking you, Sanmay, do you think CSK can still make it to the playoffs, knowing MSD has got back
If they lose today, they can't. If they lose today, they
his
can't.
captaincy role.
You see, there is a lot of things that to take into consideration to get qualified. First of all, you have to win all the games, and that has become a compulsion. Then only you can get the 16 points, which is minimum required. Somewhere, if you see कि 14 points में qualify हो सकता है if a team like Rajasthan or a Delhi loses some more. Okay, so then 14 comes into consider 14 points be qualify हो सकते हैं. Then one more comes is net run rate. Now for net run rate, then many of the matches will come as at situational matches when you have to win with 60 or 70 runs, or you have to chase on a particular target with 14 or 15 overs. So is this team capable of doing? And last thing, what is the team thinking of doing right now? Is it are they thinking about qualifying, or are they just thinking let's just finish this season on a higher note? So these all things you have to take into consideration. Then only we feel. Then only we'll see whether they are going for the playoffs or not. If somewhere if you आगे के matches में दिखता है कि there is a spark, okay, they are going for it, then only they can go for it. Or else coming after a very bad season start and with net run at minus 4.08, then converting into positives. The team that is in the top four all have a positive run rate of +3 or +2. So
Yeah.
that situation wise, this team will be able to do or not, that we have to see. If I still feel that we may not qualify, just try and finish the season on higher note so that and concentrate on the next season.
Yes, yeah, I would like to add one more point for what Sanmai told. Even if CSK wins today, they'll still be at the 9th position only. KKR has a better run rate than CSK. DC has a better run rate than RCB. And at present, if you see, apart from Mumbai, RCB is the only team which is having worst run rate. We are almost at minus 0.538. Even if we win today, we'll go. We have to focus only on winning. We should never see 100. We fans won't see 100. 12 points, go fix your spot. 14 points, go fix your spot. Don't watch 100 when RCB is playing. So one loss and we lose our run rate from positive to negative, negative square. We can go till whatever extent the run rate goes, minus, minus of minus, plus of minus. You can just go. So we felt we
Exactly.
got a calculator spot for today.
And guys, speaking of run rate, there was a very interesting video that we released, in fact, premiered yesterday, last night. So I think, yeah, that's a boundary by Conway. But
It's 54
yeah, there was a very interesting video. Wow, that's 50 for Conway as well. So another good impact inning, one after the other. Last match also he got 85, and it's another 50 for Conway just in 33 balls if I'm not wrong. So that's a good inning as well. एंड या सो स्पीकिंग अबाउट रन रेट, कल ही हम लोग ने एक वीडियो रिलीज किया जहाँ पे इट इज जस्ट 12 to 13 minute video wherein Ronak as well as Mohit, हम लोग के जो teammates have explained how does net run rate work exactly. So please go and watch that यार, show some love, likes दीजिए, subscribe कीजिए चैनल को if you haven't till now. And Ryan बोल रहे हैं bro, what a video यार, best explanation of net run rate. Thank you very much, Ryan bhai, another regular viewer, a part of the third man family. So thank you very much.
This is the moment where Devon Conway should be appreciated. I thought Devon Conway will go for a toss after that international build-up. The same thing happened for Mullen, David Mullen. He was at such a build-up, a number one T20 player. He's so aggressive. He's aggressive only in England, not apart from England. He came to India. He couldn't prove himself. He couldn't prove in this. This fellow is digging stats. I don't know from where is he digging everything.
अरे खजाना है उनके पास. 22 sixes conceded by Hasaranga, most conceded by bowler this season. I think Hasaranga is still able to make an impact, irrespective of how many sixes he has conceded, is what I personally feel.
But I just want to ask Sanjay a question. How frustrating it is to be an RCB fan when they start on a good note, and after 7 games, somehow they see themselves outside.
Before we started the stream, this is what exactly Sanjay told me backstage. How frustrating this is. Always their story of the season that they start well, but towards the end they go down and they don't qualify. So Sanjay, I think for the next couple of minutes, the mic is all yours.
Okay, I'll tell. You asked it, so I'll tell. See, if from past 3 years, okay, from 2022, first 7 matches will perform like they are one of the best teams present in the IPL. Welcome the best team. RCB will perform 7 7 matches will have some 5-6 wins, and when you come to second half, you'll just find 1 or 2 wins out of 7 matches. That is literally first. I don't know what happens in the first season. Whole of your team performs, and in the second half, you want only your key players, Dinesh Karthik or Fab du Plessis to perform. I don't know why will people lose form after the second half. Whether it's the pitch which is impacting the second half, because here the last 2 years has been same scenario, because for 2020 it was in UAE, 2021 half in India, half in UAE. UAE, though we didn't perform well in 2020 also. The second half went worst for us, where SRH just uh, threw RCB away from the playoff. This thing 2021, yes, we were on the good patch. Harshal took us on the good patch. It was only a pure Harshal's. What I have to tell is 2020 it was pure Harshal who brought us till the playoffs. That is the thing I can tell, because the way he bowled, yes, we came through. But again in UAE we saw the first 4 matches we lost. The next 3 matches we won the match, and we literally were begging Kolkata not to finish in 16.4 overs. So they completed the game in 17.5. In spite of losing, RCB became the first team in the history of IPL to qualify for the playoffs last season. So that is how NRR played. And this season of, if NRI is considered, it's very much difficult, because keeping in mind 10 teams, I think looking at your NRR is very much necessary. Like it should go, points and NRR should go hand in hand. A win is important, but by what margin you'll win, or how many wickets you'll concede. Like for example, SRH, we won 68 all out and they won by 10 wickets. That literally hit us, and back to back all outs again against Rajasthan. We had an 105 or 106 all out. So coming
Yeah.
back to back all outs, yes, that is what it is affecting the run rate. We went to -6, then minus 0.57, now minus 0.53. I don't know. We might, if we want to qualify, we just need to win 4. But today, I don't think we are winning. If we lose today, I think even if you win 3 in 3, there's no use, because top of you there is SRH and PBKs. PBK still has 4 matches left. I don't think they'll lose all 4 matches. So that is how, and their net run rate is good too. SRH
Well,
might lose all
yes,
4 matches,
that's
because if they're backing Marco Janssen still, and he's just, if he performs out of form, if he performs on us an out of form RCB
wicket.
team, and out of form
Sanmai
Virat
wicket.
Kohli,
Yes, it's Conway's out. Conway's out.
I think RCB
Yes.
RCB just tilted the 50% of the win towards them. I think so. So if you get Thala, I think RCB has tilted 60% of the win towards us. If you get Jadeja, it is 80%. So that is how it is. Who is the bowler? Didn't I tell
Asaranga.
Asarang.
you? Didn't I tell you, Amog? Hasaranga will take wickets. He conceded runs, I know. Hasaranga will take wickets. Without taking wickets,
Yes.
he's not a player who has been in the purple cap. 16 wickets, and his strike, even though he's conceding more runs, his strike rate is below 18, which should be appreciated. A debutant, last time he just played 1 match against CHK, he got 4 overs, 45 or 49, he got bashed. And this time he becomes a full-time IPL player. Yes, he's getting the taste of the IPL, because he's been telling that yes, IPL is different and the international cricket you play is different. Here it's a testing of all players, because that is the reason players from each country or youngsters from each country come and perform, so they might get some chance in their country. So IPL is quite different from when you compare for other leagues. So yes, Asaranga, I think he might perform. We have 4 years until the mega auction. I can back him, considering we have 4 years. He'll come back soon from conceding runs.
Well, exactly.
He's
Yeah.
been a top
And
bowler for the
Sanmai
world and Sri
Afrin
Lanka
is
as well.
is agreeing to you. Yeah, exactly. I think that's the reason he was picked, and he is reaping rewards for RCB nonetheless. Afrin is agreeing to you, Sanmai. That's what RCB fans are used to now. One more thing is, we
I
can
don't
never
know where
depend
does
on
she come from.
NRR.
Whenever I am in live, she comes and throw questions this way. Even in the last,
I think she's an
stream,
RCB
there,
fan. Okay, Jadeja is in.
Yeah, maybe she is an RCB fan as well. अंकित बोल रहे कॉनवे
it's
टेकिंग
hard
अस
to be a
लॉन्ग वे
RCB fan,
एंड
bro.
आई थिंक अंकित ने ये बोलते ही कॉनवे आउट हो गए अगले मिनट तो आई थिंक
Okay, please don't type anything.
That's-
Please don't type anything.
Jadeja,
yeah.
Regarding
if you
this.
Yeah,
start in World
exactly.
Cup, I will talk to Saurav Ganguly. Please give your wicket and go.
This is how RCB
You-
fans behave. They ask for wicket.
you don't
We just
you don't need
take
to nobody you don't need to give him a spot. I think he is already in the squad for the T20 World Cup. Is
And
what
yes,
is what I
this
believe,
is just
Sanjay.
a fun fact. I think there is no player who can replace Jadeja. Who can replace Jadeja as an all-rounder? I think there is no player.
100%.
Whether you take it Shardul Thakur or any all-rounder, he's been fixed for all 3 formats. I think only player who's fixed for all 3 formats apart from Virat or Rohit Sharma in the bowling department, I think it's Jadeja.
and Bumrah.
The Bumrah to is live is a pure Raisela Cup Namde Guru. Yeah, don't tell that slogan. Yeah. Telling that slogan, it's hitting us from 5 years.
Yeah. By the way, Shankar Kapoor is here. Hello, Third Man Cricket. Hello, Shankar. Another
Yes, from
regular viewer. I
RCB's
think
perspective, I want DC to win.
we have a whole family of Third Man Cricket show, and Shankar is a part of it too with everyone else. He's asking, do you think tomorrow's match is big for DC and SRH, DC or SRH? I think from here on, every game is important for every franchise because everyone wants to secure a place in the playoffs. But Sanmay, yaar, I think आज it looks like today you're going to sleep very happy. But what do you feel about tomorrow's game? Yeah, I think DC SRH both coming from a loss. DC against LSG and SRH against CSK in a high scoring thriller. So what do you make of tomorrow's game? Yeah, how important will it be?
It is important for both the teams because they want a winning momentum going ahead. I think that SRH is in a two-game losing streak, and DC has also lost a game. So it is important. Six. Okay. It is important for them, but but for SRH it will get more and more important if RCB wins tonight. Because if RCB wins tonight, they go to fourth position and they go over SRH. So they would really want to win. If somewhere RCB loses, then
We
they
don't
can
win. We
breathe
don't
a
win.
bit. They can relax a bit for a second, but still also it is a really important game for both the teams just to get a winning momentum and just to be like okay, we have a chance here and there to go in.
Well, exactly. Ryan is mentioning a stat again. No team chased 170 plus in Pune. SRH scored 189, but they did not win. So it was 203, 204 runs to win, I guess, if I'm not wrong. That CSK had set the target. Another amazing game, another thriller. I think Nicholas Puran needs to be given a lot of credit for the inning he played. Omkar Acharya is here. Hello, Omkar. Williamson, Warner versus Williamson. Yes, exactly. A lot of
It's Warner
interesting
versus
battles.
SRH management.
Yeah, that's going on since the past 1 year. But yeah, nonetheless, we are talking about things on the field, not on the field. But very interesting game we have on our hands. 15 overs, 118 for 4 is the score. 30 balls mein 56 runs is what is required for CSK. I think Sanmay, a couple of wickets here, and even you will press the panic button, I guess.
I've already not. We don't press the panic button, but it's always a panic situation when CSK is chasing because they somehow somewhere they bring it to a last over drama type of thing. So so I always say whenever CSK is chasing, it's a tablet thing or time to get your BP tablets out. So because it's going till the down wire. They somehow bring it. They lose their wicket. They will slow down the things and take it as deep as possible because our captain believes on that thing. Take the game as deep as possible. There's a lot of runs there in the last 2 or 3 overs. So still not panic button as such, but it is surely a thriller coming up as Ankit has
Well,
said in the commentary.
exactly. And if CSK win today, I feel Dhoni will take them to the playoffs. What's your opinion on this? I think Sanmay hardly wishes. I mean, wishes in a very hard way. Hardly wishes मतलब वो वाला hardly नहीं. यार English थोड़ा इधर का उधर हो गया. But Sanmay, I think you really wish that CSK goes into the playoffs. I know it's tough, but yeah, I think it's a ray of hope if MS is leading the side, isn't it?
It's always a ray of hope because he's the one of the best captain. 4 10 trophy jeet chuke hai. So it's not a ray of hope. It's the only hope we have. He will take us through the playoffs. But I have told earlier also, I even if they don't qualify, I just want them to finish the season on the higher note so that we can start on a good note in the next season, as we saw in 2021. In 2020 we won
Yeah.
3 consecutive games, and in 21 we clinched the trophy. So that's what we hope that whenever if you are having a bad season, try to finish your season on a higher note so that you can take some momentum into the next season.
Exactly, and Ryan rightly mentioning it's very painful to see Warner in other teams. यार मेगा ऑक्शन के बाद आई थिंक काफी सारे प्लेयर्स दूसरे टीम में चले गए हैं. संजय नाउ आई संजय इज गोइंग टू हिट मी इफ आई आस्क हिम दिस क्वेश्चन. बट संजय, व्हाट अबाउट यूजी यार? आई मीन ये कमेंट देख के मेरे को यूजी याद आ रहा है.
क्या
आरसीबी
बात है
लेट
यार,
हिम
you
गो एंड
laughed me like
नाउ
this. He asked Warner and you laughed me with this. Yeah, chal laugh. Sir, nice,
Yeah,
well
I
played,
think because
bro.
he was the next one who came to my mind regarding, very painful to see some player playing for some other franchise. And I guess Yuzvendra Chahal comes to my mind like, this. There are many other players as well, but Yuzvendra Chahal is surely one of the top of them.
Yes, after what you check, Charles' contribution to RCB just under 100 matches he completes, and he gave, he gave us 139 wickets. Yeah, 139 wickets is like a highest wicket for any. If you take all over,
Hmm.
whether it's spin or pace, I think it's the highest wicket for any team after Sunil Narine or Umesh Yadav. If you take that,
Hmm.
Living Chahal is eating us a lot because Chahal is such a player. Be it in power play, if batsmen are going harsh on other bowlers or if they're going aggressive after the power play in the middle overs, we had someone like Chahal to anchor. If you're not, if all your key bowlers are unable to get a wicket, bring in Chahal and for damn sure he gets a wicket in the first over itself. The impact of pressure he creates, he turns the ball or he tempts them to hit a six. Like
Yeah.
the best example is Samson versus Chahal battle, which was going before this year till 2021. You can see every match Samson comes into bat. Chahal is the one who comes into the bowling. First match it goes for a six. First ball it goes for six. Second ball it will be out or in the same way. Whatever battle Samson and Chahal is going through, yes, that is where we are missing. Chahal's impact in RCB is missing because yes, he's been such a player who will take wickets and he'll give you economical spells. And this year,
Yeah, yeah. I guess I have got one interesting question for you, Sanjay. One simple question, which can be complex, which can be interesting. Do you think Wanindu Hasaranga has replaced as a perfect fit for UZ?
I'll just if you tell me I can jump from the top of my building to the ground floor. I can just jump away. I'm giving away a life for no reason. I can jump away. One Hasaranga and Chal. Yes, I'm not telling Hasaranga is a bad bowler. If he's a bad bowler, he could have not be. He was not in the top 10 bowlers of the world, or whether he has been picked like leading wicket takers in the World Cup, 24 wickets,
Hmm.
and he has
Hmm.
the most wickets in a calendar year, 53 or 56 wickets, I guess. 53 or 56 wickets, I think, in T20 in 2021, I guess. But Chahal and Hasaranga can't be compared. Even in international, if you need a certain breakthrough, yes, Hasaranga will get you through, but he'll get bashed. Even in the IPL, you're seeing he's going expensive, he's taking wickets. But we need someone like we need some players like who concedes less runs and who gives you wickets. And that wicket should be of the important players who's going well at this crease. For example, you can take Conway. If Chahal was there, I would bet he would have done some trick to Conway because he always find one or the other way to block a batsman, whether be it Chris Gale or David Warner. We have been seeing Chahal dismissing all the top batsmen like it's so easy for him. He makes things look so easy for him. Hasaranga is not a perfect replacement for Chahal. He's a
Yeah.
kind of replacement for the spin department, I can tell. He's leading the spin department even though he's conceding
Hmm.
runs. But
Hmm.
as far as you compare Chahal and Hasaranga, I think when in terms of IPL, I think Hasaranga is not much experienced. Once if he gets
Yeah.
experience, I think then he can
You
be
just have to
he can
stop
be
here, Sanjay.
compared.
We have got the wicket of Sir Jadeja,
Who is the bowler?
Harshal Patel.
Harshal
He
Patel.
is the bowler.
Yes, Harshal
Yes.
Now
Patel.
it's
The
time for
one more
some
drawback for
Talashi.
Harshal Patel is after the incident which happened with the family in down after 3-4 matches which he faced the sisters. This thing, I think that is where he has let himself down due to that. I don't know what's running in his mind. We can't talk much about that because it's a family issue. They'll have their own this thing. Before that, we saw Arshal Patel. Even though he was wicketless, he was so economical in death. Seven runs, 8 runs. After that, whether it's a mindset or it's management who's been backing him, like yeah, we don't have any other bowler apart from you because who bowls well in middle or death. Is that pressure building or is that something is running in his mind? That's the only question. If he's coming back, I think Harshal will come back for sure. Actually, when you took Chahal, no, I would. At some stage, I was literally confused. No, Chahal is going to break Hasaranga's record, 32 wickets. 8 matches, he has picked 18
Well,
wickets.
yeah.
And other 8 matches, he can't he pick. Then both Butler and Chahal, I love both of them because they have been. Chahal is being wicketless from last 3 matches and is being very expensive. And Butler, yes, he can't beat David Warner's record only, so I don't think he can touch 900 runs. So
Exactly.
both are
Exactly.
safe.
And that's what I was about to say as well. Sanmay, a very quick prediction for you. MS Dhoni is in. 4 overs to go, 52 runs to get. Yes or a no?
Obviously,
Is CSK
bro.
winning this?
Is this a question?
Yes,
Is this a
yes,
question?
yes.
Okay, so Sanmay
I think
says yes. Sanmay says yes, CSK is winning this. So let's see. Shankar is asking a very interesting question. Can you discuss some problems with Gujarat Titans after the last game? They have won matches, very few close ones, but yesterday there were a few problems. I think one of the major problem was that they lost wickets in the power play. Hardik was contributing a lot to their chances, which yesterday did not happen particularly. Hardik Pandya was contributing a lot in the past few games. Another thing is that yesterday they tested themselves by batting first after winning the toss, because you know they were placed quite well in the table. यार 9 matches में से 8 मैच जीत चुके थे. So I think it was important for them to experiment a bit. So I think that is not led to their loss, is what we can say. But again, I think Hazelwood is bowling the 17th over. Sanjay, you wanted to say
And
something
now
about Gujarat?
yeah.
Gujarat is like, okay, Gujarat is, I don't think, top 4 performs in Gujarat. Gujarat is purely winning last 5 matches. If you check the stats, they're winning because of Miller, Tewatia, Rashid Khan, and Rashid Khan, Tewatia, Miller. 3-4-5 and 5-4-3. 3-4-5 and 5-4-3. That's what Gujarat pattern is. Hardik Pandya, yes, I appreciate his batting this season. He's been fantastic. Only in the first 6 matches, out of the 320 or 330 runs he scored, if you filter it, it'll come only just in 6 matches, 5 or 6 matches. The two matches, I think he crossed a strike rate of 150, and the other 2 matches he was 126 and 115, 117. If Hardik Pandya performs, only the batting department clicks. If he fails, they fail. The finishing is done only by Miller, Tewatia, and Rashid Khan. As a team, if you see, they are not stepping up in batting. In bowling, yes, I think Gujarat Titans and SRH is the only team who is going with 4 pacers and 1 spinner in the match, which is a bit risky. But Gujarat has been performing well when you compare to SRH. So when the moment since Sundar got injured, I think they are worst. But Gujarat Titans is like a spinner is Rashid Khan, which is we all know how phenomenal he is, and the pacer is yes, Locky can click you till 152, 153. Though Shami went through a bad outing yesterday, getting bashed 28 runs in over. But we know what Shami is this season. Shami has been showed what type of bowling he does this season, the line and length, the way he's matching the batsmen in the power play. I think Shami has been outstanding this season. I think Gujarat
Yes,
is purely
exactly.
winning because of the bowling, I guess.
Yeah, I think the point is that they are winning. That there's obviously some skepticism about कि यार इसकी वजह से ही जीत रहे हैं. But I think the most important part is that whenever they require a win, or whenever they require a big contribution, someone or the other from the 11 is putting their hand up and saying that I am here. Rashid Khan has done that a couple of times, not with the ball but with the bat. Surprisingly, I
Snake
think the
shot.
snake shot is, yeah, exactly, the snake
He
shot
just
is
backed it and
working
get the
really well.
backside. That was literally amazing to watch.
Yeah, exactly. And Sanmay, यार शंकर बोल रहे हैं यार Chennai should start attacking now. I think 4 overs 52 runs, that's the only option left. But I think MS 1 over 20 रन रहेगा तो भी MS will still be like it's okay, breathe, isn't it?
See,
एक
yeah,
और 20 रन
this
तक नहीं
has been a
मिलेगी.
lot of time. अरे यार
घंटा
कुछ तो
अक्षर
बोलने दे,
पटेल
कब
है.
से शांत बैठा हो यार, थोड़ा तो बोलने दे. It has been an RCB show for the last 5-10 minutes, so let me speak, yeah. But you see, this has been a CSK module. Every time of everyone says that MS should hit now, they should go for the runs now. He should start hitting. कब तक टुक टुक खेलता रहेगा. But when he performs and he gets over there, I know, wow, what a finisher he is. MS has done it. So these like statements have been a lot of common for CSK fans to hear them or to see them, because we know for a fact that MS will take some time to first of all settle down in the crease and then start hitting for the shots. When he starts hitting it, the whole India gets happy when MS starts hitting. So ये अब एक desperation ही आ रहा है उनके साथ, desperately आ रहा है, because we haven't seen more 4 or 6s in the past few overs.
Exactly, and as Saurabh Desai is
Saurabh
mentioning,
has
as
a
the
point.
pitches get slowed down, GT and SRH pace dominance will be lessened. Don't see them winning much matches in the later half. Yes, at least if we see them winning, it will not be because their pace attack will dominate. That's what we can say. If their batting clicks, if their spin department clicks, they can still go ahead and win games. But not just because of their pace dominance. So it will be very interesting to look at the approach of someone like Umran Malik or even Sandeep Sharma. once they go ahead in the second half. Ryan is mentioning Rabada has taken 93 wickets from 59 matches in this IPL, and on that note, 18 balls, 47 runs to get for CSK, and Moeen Ali and Dhoni are batting. I think there's still Dwayne Pretorius to come, who can hit the ball really well. So we obviously an interesting match on the cards. So let's see what happens. I think Harshal Patel has still got a couple of overs up his sleeve. So 18th or 20th over to वही डालेंगे. It will be important to look how he bowls, because he is a very good death bowler according to me. So let's just see what happens. Sai Ganesh बोल रहे कि SRH has Suchit and Shreyas Gopal. We won matches even when Sundar was not playing. They are not bad, bro. Yeah, that's true. I think Jagdisha Suchit and Shreyas Gopal do have a lot of potential, is what Sai Ganesh is saying, and I do not agree. Sanjay, back to you, man. RCB should really not mess up. One eye or net run rate, keep it tight, is what.
Yeah,
Saurabh-
that
and
was
that's
before.
a six. That's a six by Moeen Ali. इसलिए सन्मय शान बैठा है. सन्मय को मालूम है सन्मय के यहाँ पे 1 मिनट पहले ही प्ले हो चुका है, इसलिए सन्मय बैठा है कि हाँ बोल लो भाई, बोल लो. मतलब मेरे को तो मालूम है क्या हो गया.
See, मेरा सिर्फ एक ही रहता है हमेशा कंसर्न. Even in our worst season, the more question has been asked to our opponents. So आज भी देखो, I have spoken less and it's RCB is always talking. So that's has been the CSK way. Even in their worst season, the more question has been asked to Sanjay only. Yeah, you only answer, man. And
Yes, what Saurav is
Moeen Ali,
telling is true. I just told you a moment back. Yes, a point. We have to have a eye on points also and NRR also, because NRR matters a lot. And the later and the last stages of the game, where teams are left with 1 matches and 2 matches each, and you complete your 14 matches and you wait for the other two teams to come. Even if they are on the same verse, that is where NRR comes. What if they complete between 10, 12 overs or 13, 14 overs and they smash us? Yes, keeping an eye on NRR is very much true. But if RCB somehow manages to win and we got a wicket of such a beautiful Moeen Ali, and yes, I think we have 60% of the match. And if we manage to win today, this might be not a bigger margin win, because it's 41. And if Dhoni is still in this crease, he can bring down to 11 or 10, or he might finish the match as well. So you can have two scenarios when you're looking at it. If you win this, match, you're from minus 0.53, we might come to 0.49 or 0.48. Nothing less than that, I guess. The next match we have against is Saturday. Yeah, Saturday again, back to back. We are having a tough match. Saturday we have against SRH, which is again tricky. And the previous outing, we all know, we just gave away 2 points. With that, we gift wrapped NRR, and also we enjoy with the NRR too. So we'll keep you at the top of the table. So 2 back-to-back games. If we lose today, I think we are done for this season. Somehow, if you pull out a mystery here and there, and if you manage to get the big man, and if you,
So you see,
just try to
we
cross a
don't.
little, we are in.
So you see, we don't want your season to get finished. That's why we are gifting you wickets. Take it. We are gifting you the match right now. Take it. Even if you lose today, I don't think so. RCB will go to the playoffs. So
Sanmay, no. Even when it's in the match scenario, he throws me counters. Even when RCB is winning, I'll pass counters. That is literally, even if we are winning, I'll pass counters. No, that is literally what is it?
Life of an RCB fan,
yeah,
I guess.
14 years you have given us so much content to speak to give you counters. So why not use it?
Well,
Why
exactly.
not
And on that note, guys, to all those who are viewing, first of all, thank you very much for joining our stream. And you can just check our description for the CHAMPHUNT website. As you can see their logo as well on the top left of our screen. I think it's a fantastic platform. They are trying to build a community, which will be like a Facebook for cricket, if you might call it. And it's not just that. You can go to their website. The link is in our description. You can register yourself, and you'll meet beautiful people. You meet people who are purely cricket fans, and you can win a lots of exciting prizes as well as goodies. And Sanjay is just trying to pull his charger out, I guess, because he doesn't want to get logged out before RCB win. So yeah, guys, on that note, do check CHAMPHUNT out as well on their Instagram pages. उनके सारी links हम लोग के description में है, so you can just go and check their page out. And we are also releasing a very interesting poster tomorrow. uh, so Off Field Diaries का third episode release होने जा रहा है. It was Aryan Joyal first, then it was you and me, and I won't spill the beans for the third name, but I guess the episode will get released on Saturday at 10 p.m. IST, and Friday evening you'll get to know who the guest is. And for tomorrow's day, you're gonna have to keep guessing who the guest is, and it's a very interesting guest, and we have had a very interesting conversation with him as well. यार ये कौन सी मैच दिखा रहे हैं मालूम है संजय? वो बैंगलोर 2018 वाली मैच दिखा रहे हैं जहाँ धोनी had finished it off.
Don't get that. 2018, it was just a fluke. We won the match. One run and Dhoni. That literally Dhoni.
In 2019 you won by 1 run. But yeah, hey, but if you see Harshal has his numbers against MSD, 25 runs and 4 outs. So you still
Yeah.
can breathe easy when Harshal is there. Because Harshal
And yes,
Patel is someone who has
Siraj is
amazing
have to
talent,
bowl-
amazing
Siraj has
disguise to bowl as a slower one. So I feel you're still in the game, but MS का नाम का डंका बजता है जब भी रहता है वो उसका नाम
यार
उसका
दो
नाम है.
ओवर में 39 रन्स चाहिए सनमय. 2 ओवर में 39 रन्स.
They'll win.
Still, I
See,
guess
I will tell.
CSK has a
See,
chip on
and
his
still
Siraj
the
will-
pressure
Siraj will get
is
the
on
win.
the bowler and not the
Yeah.
batsman. That's the
See,
MSD
because if you
legacy.
see in past, if see Ian Bish had said one time ki if 15 runs are there to be defended in the last over, the pressure is on the bowler, not on the batsman. And if you're speaking about the 2019 one thing, we had to score 27 in last over and we lost that match by 1 run. So you know when MSD is there is something going around and out. MS is out.
That's the game. I
We
guess
finished.
that's the game.
Hazelwood is the man. Ex-CSK player getting a CSK player after a long time, man. Yes.
Shit.
I
Now
guess
I'll
that's
zip my
the
mouth
game.
and just sit. I'll zip my mouth and sit. I'll enjoy the win.
Yes.
Who is the catch?
And
Rajat
Straight into the
Patidar,
head.
buy him
Straight into the
chocolates.
head. So
Straight into the hands
who
of-
is sitting? Who is sitting for RCB that Suresh Prabhu Desai is on the field? Who is sitting?
I don't know. No idea. MSD is out. Yes.
Is it Rajat
yes,
Patidar
yes.
long name?
That's what our
Patidar has
viewers
taken
are
them.
telling us. Afreen is saying if any of these teams, GT, LSD, PBKS, and DC and RCB qualify for playoffs, we'll have new champions. Yes, that's true. GT and LSD are the new teams right now. So Punjab Kings, DC, RCB have never won an IPL, so we are going to have new champions probably this year, which is a
Why
great
do you
thing,
keep mentioning that?
to be. What?
DC
mentioning
also
what?
never won IPL. DC also never won IPL.
So that's what I said. That's what I said. Punjab, DC, RCB have never won an IPL.
Okay, I just heard the last line. Okay.
यार अभी तुम लोग ने खुद के पैर पे इतनी कुल्हाड़ी मार ली है कि तुम लोग को और कुछ सुनाई नहीं देता, तो अभी हम क्या करें? there's nothing left now. सन्मय ने तो सुना, मैंने सारी टीमों का नाम लिया यार, मैंने 5 टीमों का नाम लिया. संजय यार, come on, you're winning this match, at least stay in a good mood.
उसमें पगला गया वो, उसमें होश खो गया, वो जीत रहा है ना.
At least
after
you want
4 or
RCB
5
to
games
come
we are
with a good
winning.
NRR, win with 30 runs, man. Win with 30 runs or
See.
25 runs. We'll have a good we'll have a good run rate. Don't win before that. Win with at least 25 runs and we'll have some good run rates.
See, after a long period of time, RCB is winning against us. So he has lost his senses of hearing. That's why he is not hearing properly to you. So that's the case, and he's still not believing that MSD is out so quickly. So छोड़ दे, दान देते हैं बेचारे को. Hearing problem है तो okay, we can give him to get back to that. थोड़ा शांति हो जाए.
शंकर बोल रहे I want CSK to keep RCB away
He
from
was
12 points.
he was the same
will
one
have
who
a
was
harder
saying that
chance to
CSK
reach
is playing
Lucknow.
tuk-tuk. See,
Yeah,
I don't know
Lucknow
about
should
Shankar first.
easily be the first team going into the playoffs. Lucknow, I think it should be Gujarat at this stage.
Should be Gujarat. If Gujarat wins one, they
Yeah.
are in. Officially they have qualified. I feel, in my opinion.
Yeah, they already are
They're
on
already
16,
qualified,
right?
I
If I'm
guess.
not
9
wrong.
wins. 9 wins.
They have 8 wins, but that official call, जब तक वो क्यों नहीं आता ना पास होता, relaxation आता नहीं है इसके लिए. So maybe
Yeah.
when they officially get that cue, when they win their next match, they can a bit more relax.
Yes, समर्थ
But
शाहू
I
बहुत
guess
बोल
Shankar,
संजय यार
I guess Shankar was.
खूब खुशी के मारे सोने नहीं वाला आज. समर बोल रहे विराट इज गोना लिफ्ट द ट्रॉफी दिस टाइम. अरे यार क्यों ही नहीं. अरे यार सन्मय क्या हो गया इसको. ये संजय ही नहीं बोल रहा है.
He's shocked. He's in
Okay,
shock.
win
He's in
against
shock.
see, not shock. Win against CSK, yes,
See.
it puts us in the 4th place. But we can be kicked to 5th place if SRH wins tomorrow. And yes, we have a
See.
match against SRH Saturday. Thinking about the rest of the matches, that's running in my mind. Virat is going to lift the trophy because we have such a pretty good record against SRH in the last outing. So I don't know, we'll outbeat that record or we'll post 78 or we'll post 58. I'm confused.
See,
अरे यार संजय if you say like this what
before
will
the
others do,
stream,
यार?
before the stream, for some period of time, Sanjay was finding something. We were thinking it was charger. No, it was a calculator he was finding because till MS was in the strike, he was thinking, and with our NRR video released, he was calculating how much runs is required to so that we have a healthy net run rate. What are the qualification scenario? He was just counting like that. He was just finding a calculator because this time the RCB calculators come out and they start using it because they will have to use it somehow. At some point RCB makes it a habit of using, make sure that their fans max doesn't fail. The use of calculator doesn't decrease of their fans. So
Well,
that's
exactly.
the
And
RCB story.
Sanmay, to the question you were asking, I think Sai Ganesh has answered that Lomror is injured, it seems.
Man, no.
And
He
but
should come
but
back,
I
bro.
just but no, but I just saw him on the boundary line fielding. So I think he was injured, just a bit of a niggle, but he's back on the field now. So
And one more
that's
thing,
what.
see, this is the whole management, RCB ka management, what happens. Lomror has been given, I don't know where they were hiding this fellow. The moment Anuj Rawat didn't perform in the starting 3-4 matches, they could have easily promoted Virat to opening, bought in Patidhar for Anuj Rawat and Lomror. So it would have been set for Suyesh. Lomror, I think, because if we win the match today, I think man of the match Lomror is the one who should be deserving the man of the match because the 1-6 which he
Yes,
took out of
that's true.
Pretorius, I guess, the flat 6, it was literally amazing to see.
Yeah, that's true. I think over deep mid wicket जो उन्होंने मारा.
Now 31 is required of last over. It's RCB's game, but we will ensure that you don't win by more than 20 plus. We will ensure that you win by 10 runs.
Gee, ये क्या sadism है भाई?
Sanjay,
नहीं रे यार.
Sanjay, you have
RCB.
Sanjay, you have already got an invitation to the RCB cafe on Saturday by your mate. Yeah, so I think SRHK against you're going to be in the RCB cafe celebrating or क्या बोल सकते हैं हम लोग being
Yes, today if
disappointed
we win,
together.
I'll somehow make my day.
The first ball 6 by Dwayne Pretorius, 25 of 5. So Sanjay Macha still thinking of 20 plus victory. Macha, just take 2 points. We're gifting you 2 points. That's the biggest gift a CSK can give to RCB so that you can be in that playoff scenario.
If we win today for Saturday, I'll definitely try and go for cafe. I have some busy schedule packed. In spite of exams, I will go. So we'll win against SRH. Today's confidence, I think we'll post a big total and we'll smash Umran Malik too.
So
yes. So it's out.
Exactly. So
it's out.
So
25 of 4 is required. Pretorius is out.
4-6 और super over ना सन्मय.
But
क्या है रे भाई? Super
वो भाग जाएगा स्ट्रीम से.
Like,
अरे बेचारे को 4 बॉल को शांति से देखे थे उसको. For the first time I see him smiling यार. Let him just watch the match in a relaxed mode.
Even if it comes to super over, we'll be winning it because Mukesh Chaudhary will be the one who is bowling super over, and here Faf and Maxwell will be hitting all over the park.
Why can't Tikshana bowl?
If it's Tikshana, I think Lomror will take him.
So you don't
but
know
do you think
this
Lomror
super
will come
batsman
into
also.
bat?
That's the state of
If there's
RCB.
a super over.
That's the state of RCB.
I mean, we
You
are.
don't know the
I mean,
super
we
over
are not
batsman.
in a. I think we are not. अरे ये मेरा कमेंट हटाओ क्यों इतना क्या गलत लिखा है इस कमेंट में कि
यार तेरा कमेंट है वरना तो तेरा को विकेट मिल रहा है यार खुश रहे तेरा कमेंट है विकेट मिला खुश रहे उससे.
Yeah, exactly.
So extra pass for
इतना क्या
RCB
गलत
captain.
लिखा कमेंट नहीं बोल रही.
I,
Will we see
Actually,
MSD
yes,
storming
Tikshana.
into the field
Actually,
tonight like Pant?
when you
nah.
see,
There should be a reason to storm. Yeah. There should be a reason to storm. I don't see a
Yeah,
bad
that's true.
umpiring or see a chance of CSK winning now, but it's okay. Six,
Yes, that's true.
six.
My
Macha
Tikshana?
20 runs also, yeah. Macha 20 runs also. You don't deserve winning by plus 20. Macha, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? See, देखा वर्णता
I'm
का comment
enjoying
निकला.
watching in
वर्णता का
Hotstar, brother.
see. The blame should go to वर्णता. वर्णता का comment निकला है 6 गए.
What the fish?
ये देख bold prediction.
अरे इसका बोल्ड प्रेडिक्शन बहुत ही रहता है.
Yeah, exactly.
नहीं वो भी गड़बड़ है. 4.
And actually, all
15
the
of
Sri
2.
Lankan players this year are performing well. Banaka Rajapaksha, Mahesh Tikshana,
Yeah,
Vanind Vasaranga,
that's a good
Dushmantha
observation.
Chamira, all are outstanding.
Yeah. It's good for, I guess it's somewhere it's good for Lanka also. Ki they can concentrate on this player and bring them in T20 mold for this World Cup or in the future also. It's a 4 now. Macha 14 run also no. 15 is required of 2. I told you.
15.
Maximum 10 or 11 runs. Maximum 10 or 11, not 20 plus. Just take the 2
Yeah.
points and go.
We'll anyway win with a higher margin on Saturday, so it's okay. We are looking for points against CSK, and NRR we'll look against SRH. We'll take the back. We'll take that back from SRH. Don't worry. We give back and take back. We follow that policy. Give respect, take respect. We give
Another
them
talk you're
respect, so
doing.
we'll take
So
the- we'll take
means
the back, we'll take it back.
somewhere you have calculated ki what should be the scenario we should win. So the calculator is really out for RCB fans.
Sanjay, is this the case?
Harshad Bhai.
I
See,
think it
Harshad,
is the
this
case.
is the problem with
जिस
Harshad.
तरीके से
He bowls well. He concedes wicket, he goes expensive.
So it's okay.
Okay.
Congrats, RCB winning
Yes.
13 runs, 13 or 14 runs.
yes, and RCB are going to go directly at the 4th position with 12
Fourth
points.
position. Now
Yes.
I really hope, as a CSK fan, I really hope they don't blunder it out. They just win. They don't concentrate on NRF. As a CSK fan, I will say that one thing: don't concentrate on net run rate. Just concentrate on winning your rest of the matches, and try to qualify with
Yeah.
18 points. That's the
That's
way
true.
you can do. Okay, ताकि तुम आराम से qualify हो जाओ. If you think about net run rate somewhere, you are losing out on 2 points. So an experienced 4-time winning campaigner is saying you ki just think on victory. As an experienced 4-time winner, they're telling to you just think on victory, not an NRI.
या एक्सपीरियंस 4 टाइम विनर. तो फिर सनमा हम लोग क्या करें? हम लोग रिटायर हो जाए?
आप भी बोल दो ना.
They don't talk about MI.
नहीं,
bro.
हमें नहीं
I laugh.
हम कुछ बोले ऐसा
See.
सीजन है नहीं ये साल.
Sanmai, don't talk about MI. I'll start laughing because they're being a comedy this season. So please stop talking.
So
about
basically we have been. So
Acha,
basically
you
we have
laughed a
been.
lot in the stream tonight.
No. So basically we have been what you have been for the past 14 years. This is what you're saying. In this one
Yes.
season.
So MI is experiencing
Yeah.
that.
So that's
So
yeah.
Chennai
see,
experienced
I
it
think
when I
yes.
think CSK experienced the same in 2019. MI is experiencing
2020,
in
yeah,
2022.
2020. You are messing up with years. You are messing up with years. How many
Yeah,
did you get in
2020,
history?
I just
For you
forget
able
it.
to pass your history exams also, you are messing up with years.
See, MI and CSK, I don't care how they perform. If they're at last, I'll be happy. If they're at first, I'll be sad. That is only the scenario.
Wow.
Enough, yaar. Out of 15 season, you guys have 9 cups. Stay at the last for rest of the season. Let other new teams win.
See, yeah. See. We have. See, I will tell you, we have given you plenty of chances to grab that cup, but you aren't taking it. You are not taking it. It's not our fault.
Minus one,
Yeah.
yeah.
We are giving you. You are not taking it. RCB is not taking it. 2016, 2017, we even went for a long holiday about 2 years. Then also still we are seeing that RCB
Ankit,
cabinet is
come on
zero.
live now. You could have. I thought you'll be here. I wanted to roast you, but it is hitting me back. Sanmay is roasting me even if he lost.
Yeah.
Season kind of experience, na experience. We have 14 years to talk about you. You have just 1 or 2 years to talk about us. So the content is greater on our side. Content is
Yes,
greater on our side.
what Ganesh is telling is true. We won because of Maxi and actually
Yeah.
Ruturaj Gaikwad and Robin Uthappa. That was the crucial wickets we needed.
That's true. I think I do agree. And players like Maxi, I've always said this, that there have to be players like Maxi in a format like the T20, because they can even pitch in with very important overs, if not score runs. So I think the way he got out today was unlucky. It was an unwanted run, but again, he contributed very well with the ball. So I think a very good asset that RCB have got. Yusuf is again mentioning RCB and CSK last match in Pune, and good win RCB team. Hats off to you. Abhyuday is also saying extremely happy for RCB. Point to note is this game is super crucial. Had RCB lost this, tournament would have opened up till 7 to 8, and clearly looks to be an RCB supporter at least for this game, if not the whole tournament. Tikshana is the only positive for CSK, is what Shivani is saying. Sanmay, I think you do agree to this. Also, Ruturaj, I think he has been in good form, but he's somehow throwing his wicket away, at least today, not in the last game.
Yeah, there were a lot of positives we can take on this game. Moeen Ali came back really well. Our spinners bowled really well. We were good in field. We were making them run for that. Even we were stopping those singles also. So we were good on.
Yeah.
We were catching today. Only one catch was dropped, and it was difficult by Ravindra Jadeja. So we finally got the
I
bowler
missed
out of our
Ronak also
hand.
today.
We were catching. We were catching today well. So a lot of positives can be taken in batting department. It's Conway. We have somewhere Moeen Ali was batting good, but he got it on a wrong time. And Ruturaj is always has always been a good positive for his past 2 games. So lots of positive we can take out from these games.
Yes,
I wanted
exactly.
Ronak to be in the live. He missed it, man.
So
Few days
Sanjay,
back,
He missed
he
it
roasted
or you
me on
missed him?
Instagram story. Few days back, he roasted me on Instagram
he
story.
missed him, but it's
I just asked ki CSK or CSK versus RCB, who's gonna win? He was like, he told RCB is gonna win, but down the line, he mentioned that how many trophies are there in RCB cafe? Can you tell? That was
there is
like,
there is
I
nothing.
wanted this RCB win to make him burn at least.
But that is still
There are
zero,
many
right?
cups in RCB Cafe. There are many cups in RCB Cafe, but it's not a single cup is related to IPL. So that's the state of RCB Cafe. But it's good for you only, Sanjay, that Ronak has not here because
Yeah,
he's double
it's
of
good
me.
for me.
He's double of me.
Amok, don't worry. Don't be silent. I'll
That's
not
the
throw any
CSK
questions
team.
related to MI. Don't worry. I'll not throw any
Even if you
questions.
do, I don't care. Even if you do, I don't care.
He's like he
If
was
we
a
can support
starter.
the team,
He was a good roster.
if
He was a good roster.
if we can support the team when they won 5 trophies, we can surely support the team this year as well. So I don't
Yeah,
care.
I
I know
understood.
it's a
No,
rough
the
patch.
same thing we have been doing from 15 years.
Without a cup.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
But you have been doing it
So
without
you
a
have to
cup.
say.
We have 5 of them.
So for RCB the scenario is like even if we are not winning the cup, we are supporting our team so that they can just qualify peacefully. That's been a scenario for RCB. So come on, at RCB, win so that there is an IPL related cup in RCB Cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Sanmay,
just for a
on that
change.
note,
Huh.
Yeah, Sanmay, on that note, Yusuf is mentioning next game against Delhi Capitals. So I think the way Mitchell Marsh and Rishabh Pant played the last game, even though they lost, but I think that was a very crucial partnership. Very, very important game for you to win. So what do you think of this game, yeah, against Delhi Capitals? I think they will be raring to go as well because they have lost their last game. They play tomorrow again.
So I guess the more of the pressure will be on Delhi Capitals, and it's been somewhere I feel that the more the pressure is there on the opposite team, the more errors they conduct. So now with somewhere with the playoff race over for us, we can play freely and try to be a party spoiler for some teams so that our
Yeah.
lovely neighbors can qualify for playoffs. So so there should be
Also,
some
Sanmay, also Sanmay, welcome to the club of the non-qualifying teams this season. We are lucky
yeah,
to host you
we are already
because we are already there from quite some time. So we are happy to host
we are
you.
already there for 8 matches. So
Yeah,
So this is like a friendly for MI and CSK. It's like ये this
yeah,
दोस्ती हम लोग तोड़ेंगे. That's been a template for MI and CSK match.
100%,
हम जाएंगे
100%.
तो साथ में जाएंगे, नहीं तो नहीं जाएंगे इस season. That's been the plan. So it's good to be back in a non-pressure place where you don't have to run around, use calculator, and try and go to the playoffs. You can
Yeah,
just sit back, relax, and enjoy the game.
yes. और ये
What say?
कमेंट काफी इंटरेस्टिंग है कि धोनी ने जॉश हेजलवुड को उनाटकट समझ लिया, इज व्हाट प्रणव इज सेइंग.
धोनी किसी को कुछ
तो
समझता नहीं है. धोनी धोनी है. वो हर एक को अपना हिटर ही समझता है. He just takes it.
या
He just hits it. That's been his theory. It's वो अनलकी कि आज उसको वो ये नहीं मिला, एलिवेशन नहीं मिला. बट आज फिर तो ये कमेंट दूसरा रहता. अगर इफ MS would have finished it, it would be more of like धोनी ने जॉश और पटेल दोनों को उनटकट समझ के धो लिया. So that would have been the comment if we had won. So ठीक है. But I have already said it. It's a big gift from us to our southern neighbors. Take the 2 points. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. See, he's already calculating. He's already using calculator. We can see it. He's already using the
या
calculator.
Hey,
दैट्स
no,
ट्रू.
no.
Yes. Okay, anyways, on that note, guys, I guess brilliant game for RCB. So congratulations, Sanjay. Congratulations to all the RCB fans. Sanmay, tough luck. Yeah, welcome to the club. As I said, we are already there to welcome you. So let's spend the rest of the season, together.
Enjoying the match.
I cannot say happily, but I think just by playing freely and just by playing our heart out. To all the viewers, thank you very much for joining us. RCB has won this game by 13 runs, so we'll be back on Sunday. We'll be streaming live on Sunday, but before that, a day before, on Saturday, we have got a very interesting premiere for you guys. As I said, Off Field Diaries will be releasing its third episode after Iron Jewel and you admins. We have a third guest, which we will release on. The episode will be releasing on Saturday night, so do watch that. Do show love, and if you have not registered on the CHAMPHUNT website, do it right now. It's a wonderful platform. As I said, it's a cricketing community. So thank you very much from myself, Sanmay and Sanjay. It was really wonderful hosting you, and all the best for the IPL after this. And Sanjay, all the best for the next game against SRH. Hope you have a good time at the RCB
Thank
Cafe.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And Sanmay, hope we have a good time at our non-qualifying cafe as well.
I will surely have
Chalo,
one.
bye. Yeah, yeah. Bye, bye. Good night. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.